In the recent patches, Angela just got an adjustment that's going to completely change her playstyle. Instead of her ultimate being capped at 70 seconds, its cooldown will be 20 seconds. However, the catch is that the cooldown starts after you detach from an ally, meaning that if you aren't in danger when you attach to an ally, you should probably hop off her ultimate. Try and get as much uptime as possible. As you can see, with max cooldown reduction, including Enchanted Talisman, her ultimate will be 11 seconds, which is honestly crazy to think about. I also want to emphasize, please do not use sleeping time on Angela. Just don't. As you guys can see, when I got a kill, her ultimate didn't even go down. It still stayed at 11 seconds and max cooldown reduction. Another thing I want to mention, although it's not stated anywhere in the patch notes, is that when you ult an ally, you won't get any first kill charges, meaning you have to be more attentive on how you use your charges. Now comes the adjustment with her second skill. For easier use, they made her second skill unable to target minions. She already has very slow minion clearing, and me personally, I don't understand why they did this. When you attach her second skill to a jungle creep or an enemy, there's an indicator. That small radius will help you in immobilizing your enemies, and you won't have to guess anymore. And honestly, they should have done this on her release because this is literally just quality of life changes. Last but not least, it's more quality of life changes. As you guys know, every time you use a skill, you'll gain movement speed. And now it's displayed at the bottom, so you won't have to keep spamming skills just to get the full movement speed. And now you'll know exactly when you have max stacks. Again, quality of life changes, but I digress. Now, do I think she's gonna eventually become meta? Unfortunately, yes. Now, once again, this is just my personal opinion. I have always stated that it's better to have more resources than having more damage. But in Angela's case, it just hinders her healing a bit, but she'll have more shield. Although her scalings took a hit, she'll be able to use her shield more, meaning she'll be able to help her allies very consistently, which is something recent metas favor: consistency. But I do have mixed feelings about Winton emphasizing Angela's shield and neglecting her healing capabilities. She won't be able to consistently heal her teammates because of her long cooldown, and her charges don't reset when you ult an ally. So now, although her ultimate is spammable, you have to be very careful with her first skill. In this match, there were cases where I wanted to heal my teammates, but because I was spamming my first skill, I didn't have any charges left. But I feel like in some way, shape, or form, this does raise Angela's skill ceiling. Whether you guys want to believe it or not, Angela will be a tad bit harder to play because her first skill isn't spammable anymore. Again, this is just subjective and feel free to disagree. I'd really love to hear what you guys think. Is Angela stronger or is Angela weaker? The enemies are taking the turtle, however I don't have my ultimate yet. But for some reason they get a bit greedy for Kagura, so they neglect the turtle, and this buys some time for a jungler to get back up again. This is a perfect example of not having your charges and having to micromanage your skills. Since I wasn't in any imminent danger, I decided to hop off carry. That way my ultimate cooldown can start, so I'll be able to get her ultimate a bit quicker. Try your best to manage Angela's ultimate uptime. I know it's very satisfying playing this game on airplane mode and letting your teammates do most of the work, but for the most efficient use of her ultimate, that's the best way to use her. I ult Kagura because I know I can get my ultimate back very soon. I decided to jump off and chase Luo Yi. Once again, all I needed to do was give Kagura my ultimate shield. Then I cancel my ult for the most uptime. Here I decide to ult Joy and cancel it immediately because I saw she had her ultimate and maybe she wanted to do something. I feel like with this new Angela, you don't have to be scared of who you ult, because before her adjustment, you wouldn't want to ult your mage. In this case, it's fine to do so, because you'll get your ultimate really quick. I decided to panic ult for a chance of saving my life. Here's a very good example of when to not jump off, because there were 4 enemies and it would be very risky for me to get off. I had to stay on Joy because I don't want to risk dying, and if anyone can escape this situation very easily, it's Joy. So I kind of have to trust in the fact that she's gonna help me. I decided to ult Arcus because I thought he was gonna fight. Guys, I swear I was only recalling because I stole Kagura's kill. At this point, Angela can basically teleport around the map. You don't even have to walk anymore. Oh, another thing I want to mention is that the people who get ulted by Angela, when she ults you, you don't have to always fight. Just remember, now that her ultimate cooldown is very short, you can risk quote-unquote wasting her ult. because she'll get it back in a few seconds anyway. So don't feel pressured to fight because you get ulted by her.
Nothing frustrates me anymore because the dawn will always come. Ha! Together! Sorry. Analyze your own luck. I got this. I got this. Spree. Sorry. Analyze your third person.
I don't really think Angela should be using her first skill on minion waves, but I was kind of desperate to push. I don't know why. Here I just wanted to ult in this Carmela's face. I mean, I get my ultimate back in a few seconds anyway. Angela is definitely the best rage bait character. I still cannot believe the developers were like, should we give Angela a 20-second ultimate that can be reduced to 11 seconds with cooldown reduction? And they were like, this is genius and definitely not broken. So definitely use Angela if you're interested in her while you still can. Because I have a really, really big feeling she's gonna get perma-banned, especially in higher ranks.